Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 3. I'm the Mysterious JG. The nastiest of these challenges is behind us. Potentially the worst stage in the entire game. I don't really remember which of these I found to be hardest after that. Maybe the simplest thing is just to go clockwise and go to Shadow Man's stage. But it's not Shadow Man. There's some kind of bizarre mystery awaiting us. What will it be? I suppose it'll be two bosses from Mega Man 2? Well, as you see, we drop in and there's immediately an automatic death hazard on screen. So the game is really hitting you with the fact that it's going to be harder this time. I do not remember which way is the right way, so let's just go. And it didn't matter. Oh, and I was ready for that. You must I don't know what, an instinct or some memory of it or something from Mega Man 2 that I recall. But yes, when you're dropping in Mega Man in a left to right stage, you tend to want to like not go all the way to the left when you land. Hey, you're supposed to go all the way over there. I guess that's not your pattern. It's my fault for not knowing that. Oh, I hate these guys too. So lame, big eye wannabes. Well, I'm taking a lot of stamina damage here. I'm nowhere near as uptight and worried about this stage as I was getting past the Needle Man stage. Maybe I should be. Oh, that looks nasty. Maybe I should be a little more worried about this than I am. Oh, crap. Gotta get the timing down for the jumps. I'm trying to jump up and shoot at it, and like even as I was doing it, I was like, that's a bad idea, don't do that. I'd already hit the jump button. So we did not even get to the first boss. Whoa, come on now! I call bullshit on that one. Calm, JG, stay calm. Anytime you got the automatic death spikes, you're gonna occasionally have a death that you're just like, but you just gotta roll with it. Now let him go all the way across before you climb up. Maybe he won't. Okay, he's not gonna work with us here. Oh. And he can... Apparently I got higher up there than I realized. I could have sworn I actually successfully evaded you last time, and it just didn't work out that way. Alright. Stay relaxed. Ain't nothing but a thing. This is still going to be simpler than... Thing is, I keep feeling like I've got a second before it collapses, but no. You have to be pressing the jump button almost before you land. I mean, you know, I complain. The controls in this game are pretty crisp. Mega Man series always been known for its ability to create a game that's challenging but fair. Ooh, I had more space to play with on that jump than I realized, so I was a little worried about nothing. But here, that over to the left, that feels like a secret in a later Mega Man game. somehow you can find a way to get down there and get some super sweet item. Now, I'm a little nervous about this because, again, I don't know the weaknesses of the Robot Masters in this game, or which Robot Master from Mega Man 2 I'm going to face. Now, there's obviously facts they could tell me. And it's Woodman, who's one of the ones I really don't like. But I vaguely recall he's Needleman is his weakness. Nothing can get through the shield in this game without you taking a hit. And I'm going to go ahead and use an E-Tank. I feel like a chump, but this is... I personally found this worse than any of the stages that follow, is having to get past those bosses because you don't get any kind of continuation point closer to them. Oh, shoot. I'm sure if I was really slick, I would be able to slide under it. I'm sure there's a way to deal with them when you're on the same level. But they only really make you do it once, and I failed. Maybe the stage would be almost over at this point. No, another area like this. And this is fairly simple last time. It could have been ugly if I had missed that jumping guy, but... This is all about jumping forward and trying to trigger guys to come out before I took a risk there. Because I wanted that health. Although, actually, did I need it? I guess I did. I wasn't at 100% health. If... tempting fate saying this, but if this is what's left, we should be alright. What did we use up? Needleman weapon. I hate these guys. Just take it and proceed. Woodman and Airman out of the way. Two of my least favorites are gone. Heatman, oh lord, I have no idea what his weakness is. Needles, magnets, Gemini laser. I mean, there's nothing. I'll try Shadow Man. That's actually pretty good damage. I'm taking a shit ton of damage myself. Almost got it. I really don't want to use another E-Tank in this stage. Although I think I'll be oh wait, am I actually starting from outside of his room? That's not too bad. Or have I just defeated... No, you actually start right before the boss. I guess it does that for the second boss and not the first boss. Oh, I feel like I got this probably. The slide actually makes this a little easier than it is in Mega Man 2. You can get it. I missed my shot though. As soon as I say that, I miss my frickin' attack. Yeah, the slide actually makes it easier to defeat Heatman than it is in the first game. I probably could have done that. Oh, I was getting a little sloppy there. But I feel like I probably could have knocked that out with the pea shooter. It's just that when it comes at the end of a somewhat more challenging stage, you really don't want to have to play through the... You don't want to keep losing and losing and playing through... I mean, that Heatman video that I did for Mega Man 2, that took a while. That was longer than like any of the two other Robot Master stages combined, because it took me so many tries to get to him. I guess it might have made it a more entertaining video, especially if you weren't watching the timer at the bottom corner to see whether each attempt was going to be successful. But whatever. I feel like I could have beaten him with the pea shooter, and it wouldn't have taken me as many tries, but I would have had to fight through that whole stage again. That being said, honestly, I hated the Needleman Redux stage. The Shadow Man Redux stage I barely remembered, and now that I've just played through it, I can tell you why I barely remembered it. There was that one jumping puzzle where I failed one time, and that was it. Otherwise, it's pretty easy. The worst part is that I've never been very good at defeating Woodman because he's a robot master who has an attack that's very difficult to dodge. So that wasn't too bad, really. Not too bad. So that's going to be it for this video. Honestly, though, that stage, when you're not using the mobility weapons, probably easier than Heatman's stage was. So I got to fight Heatman at the end of what was actually not as difficult to fight. Next time, folks, if we're going to continue to go clockwise, I guess that would make Gemini Man next on the Series JG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more of Mega Man 2. Bye-bye.